stars of Irish racing Q&A with George McDonagh in association with the Galway Races.
Your name, please?
Danny Mullins.
Your place of birth, Danny?
Kilkenny.
First memory of the Galway Races, Danny?
Would have been, I suppose, in the late 90s, travelling up there with my father. It was something I loved. That Monday evening was maybe a day to get off school and head on up.
Your first winner of the Galway Races?
Was Crystal Island for Tom Mullins back when I was 16. Is that 10 or 12 years ago now?
Yeah, an apprentice. What makes Galway Races so special to you, Danny?
I suppose it's a great buzz. You know, we're quite busy with racing all summer, and that's the first really big meeting with some big prize money, big crowd all around. You know, it's a great day out for jockeys and the crowd alike.
What race would you most like to win at Galway?
I'd love to win the Galway Place. It's a special one. You know, it's been around so long, plenty of history with it. My father, Willie, have won it. You know, there's plenty of Mullins connection with the race, and I'd love to put my name on the roll of honour.
Who do you turn to for advice?
Ruby Walsh is very good to me. You know, he's not afraid to give out to me when he thinks I need it, and you know, if you ever had a question, he'd be always there for you. What
horse put you on the map?
Mount Ben Baldwin was my first Grade 1 winner for Barry Connell and Gordon Elliott in Punchestown a good few years ago, and I suppose your first Grade 1, that's the one that really sets you off. You know, you're riding plenty of small race winners, but Grade 1s are what it's all about.
Describe the feeling of riding your very first racecourse winner.
Unbelievable. It was my girl Sophie back in Leopardstown in 2008. I'd ridden plenty of pony racing and started off my apprenticeship with Jim Bulger, and to be put up on a horse like that so early in my career was just a fantastic buzz.
Your childhood ambition was obviously
always wanted to be a jockey. You know, I was lucky enough, I was brought up around horses. I would have done plenty of pony riding when I was younger, but you know, always geared towards being a jockey, and thankfully it's worked out for me. Where
is your happy place though, Danny?
I've been asked that question a few times, and looking out through a horse's ears, it's a very relaxing place. You know, I don't think we appreciate how cool the job is that we get to do. We take it for granted a lot of the time, but to go around on these animals every day, it's something special, and I hope I'll have many more years of doing it.
If you could ride one horse at the moment, who would that be?
I'd love to sit in Envoy Allen. He looks a special horse with a big future.
If you weren't a jockey though, what do you think you would be?
Probably unrealistic, but I'd love to be a Formula 1 driver. They have that same adrenaline buzz and split-second decisions. It looks very good.
What maintains your motivation? What helps you keep staying motivated?
My motivation, I suppose, the love of my job. My work is my hobby, so every morning I get up, I'm quite happy, you know, to get out of bed and do what I want. I see so many people, they work for money rather than love, and you know that we're lucky enough that going to work with horses every day, if that didn't motivate you, I don't think you'd last long in the game anyway.
Downtime, Danny, your favourite film or even a Netflix recommendation for us?
Netflix recommendation, I'd go back to the Formula 1 again, Drive to Survive. Even if you're not into the sport, it's a great documentary on the life of the drivers and how they deal with all the trials and triumphs through the season.
Your guilty pleasure?
I love hot chocolate. I think most guys go home in the evenings thinking about going for a pint. I drive home from the races thinking about when I'm going to get my next hot chocolate.
Your desert island disc, favourite piece of music?
Oh, favourite piece of music. At the moment, I'm listening to a lot of Dermot Kennedy. He's got some great stuff out at the moment.
What person do you most admire and why?
My mother. Her never back down attitude to life is fantastic, and her work ethic would be an inspiration to anybody.
Your favourite dinner?
I love a good steak.
Your best life advice you've got?
Best life advice has probably been to enjoy what you do and work hard, and the rest will follow.
Everybody encouraged to staycation this year, Danny. Where in Ireland would you go and why?
I think I'd like to do a little bit in the west of Ireland, maybe Mayo, Galway, Clare, along the Great Atlantic Way. It's a fantastic tourist attraction to so many people outside of Ireland, and probably ashamed to say I haven't been over there, so it's something I'm going to have to take off the bucket list.
Danny, thank you very much for joining us. It's always been a pleasure, and the best of luck.
Thank you.
Thanks, Danny.
Galway Bay